Hello everyone and welcome to the indie scene. My name is Tenchi and today we'll be taking an early look at Bloodlust Vampire Shadowhunter by WRF Studios. Bloodlust Vampire Shadowhunter is an action RPG steeped in the vampire mythos. You awaken in a tomb to find out you're no longer human, and if you do not fully embrace your new form of life, you may not last long enough to even figure out why you were changed in the first place. Since Bloodlust is in a very early state of development, gameplay and content may change upon release for the PC. But there is a demo currently available, and I am sure the developer would love intelligent feedback. So, how about we continue on with that feedback by starting a new game, and we immediately get to choose what breed we are. At the moment, there's only 2 of the 3 breeds in the game. There's a vampire and the Dhampir. So the Dhampirs are half human. They're not as strong, but they don't need to drink blood as often. So they have also some resistances to light and fire. Let's go true vampire, and you can actually kind of change the stats a little bit by hitting the breed multiple times, but I'm not that worried about it. Let's be male. Although female is wonderful and fantastic, I tend to identify slightly more with the male character. We have the warrior class, which would be more of a strength-based class. They are experts in the use of melee weapons and guns. They will also use force over magic or persuasion. We also have the witch, which is skilled in the art of magic and power. They use charisma to fuel their talents and disciplines. They're skillful in the way of seduction and persuasion. And then we also have at the moment the criminal, a more dexterous class. The criminal uses dexterity for thieving and violent acts. Good with daggers and knives, they also can use stealth to backstab their victims in the shadows and dark alleys. Well, I feel the warrior really suits me just a little bit more. So we can add strength, which will determine weapon use and item use. So like the bigger the weapon pretty much, or the more advanced weapon, will actually need more strength to wield it. We can use dexterity, which actually is pretty useful for lockpicking and disarming stuff. So let's do a couple points there. Charisma we won't use as much. That's for more magic power and life force, which will actually be our mana in the game. Vitality will determine our endurance, right here, our stamina, and max health. Intelligence can determine identify, hacking, decipher, and talent points, which is actually pretty useful. But for the sake of this, I'm going to go persuasion, because a game like Vampire Masquerade, we're going to need actually a decent amount of dialogue options. And, well, more persuasion means more success. Now, the most important part, character name. We need a good vampire name. Let's see. No, too arrogant. Too used. Too sparkly. Good vampire name. Bob the vampire. I think this will be a fantastic. Let's go. Alright, the game seems to think so too. And I'm going to skip through most of the intro cutscene because I don't want to spoil too much of the experience. But there are some vampires in these ruins right here looking and, well, pilfering everything inside. And this guy's going to try and eventually reach that little button and set off a trap, ending his miserable, well, unlife. So we're going to wake on up in our tomb. We can turn off tutorials because I've played it a little bit. And we have a snazzy looking character here with a flashlight. The battery does run out eventually, so you do actually want to maybe not have that on all the time. We do have our main character stats over here. Bob, as you see, nothing's changed since then. And then we can actually put in a skill point. We have 1 skill point starting off, and the reputation within the different clans of this game. Depending on who you talk to and who you help can really modify and change these, even hurting others. So off the bat, we have an iron aura, which will actually give us supernatural armor. We have our bite, which we can then drink from victims to regain health. Vampire gaze, which is mostly used, at the moment at least that I've seen, for puzzles. It can be used for a little bit of damage. And you know what? Let's do Spirit Summon. So we can now go ahead and summon, at least at this point, a crow. This is showing you right here that you can change, instead of having the mouse look around, you can press Z and then have a free mouse. So you can then click all the different buttons that you want. It's really nice that you have the difference between the mouse, free mode, and then actual locked. So we sense a shadow spawn near, so that's off to the left, so we're going to kind of be careful about that. And, oh! Who are you? Oh, okay. Well, he doesn't seem to be hostile. What do we have here? So we're going to go up and we're going to talk to Varric.
Welcome, fledgling. How was your sleep?
Why are your lips shown? They're sewn shut. Did you say something? No, you couldn't have. Your lips are sewn shut, right?
My name is Vedok. I am the caretaker here in the ruins.
Oh, okay, but how are you talking to me? You're not opening your mouth.
See, you are a little confused, no?
A little bit.
Normal in these circumstances. Side effects from the bite, perhaps.
A bite?
You are no longer mortal, I'm afraid. Your blood has been tainted with the bite from a night feeder.
Okay, so we're a vampire now.
Not exactly yet. Only a fledgling, but on your way.
Well, that's no good.
You will need to feed and grow your bloodline if you are to survive here in the ruins.
You know what? Just get to the point, old man.
Find the statue of the ancients.
Okay.
The spirit will guide your path to the exit of this dark place. Also see Sarah. She is the only traitor here.
Okay, and the reason I try and skip through a little bit of this, because I don't want to spoil the whole idea of the game, but we've been bitten, as I've mentioned earlier, and we don't really know why, and, well, we have to kind of figure out what's going on, and then, well, hopefully get out of here. So how about we start off by going over this way, and we will talk to this interesting-looking individual.
Hey, look. Sleeping Beauty is finally awake. That was your nap.
Ah, our name precedes us. Also, right here, you can see this. Interacting with Makia may affect reputation with the Furloughs clan. So, being able to change him is going to negatively or positively affect the different reputation with the different clans.
No, not really. But I did see you sleeping earlier when I took a peek inside your coffin.
Okay, so
sorry, but I was
he
sick
took a
of
look
looking
inside of our coffin, but he didn't take anything.
fine
That's nice of
inside
him.
that Oh, man.
And he's looking for
You
blood
must have been
fragments.
asleep a long time. Blood fragments are very, very valuable. Just be glad you didn't have one for me to steal, huh?
Okay, so if he's supposed to be
Me and a few
excavating
other
these
guys
things,
have been,
why is he
I'm
just standing
waiting
here?
for those wolves to go away. One of them tore up my
Oh,
leg pretty
yeah,
bad.
looks like they tore up his leg pretty well.
Once they lock on, they just don't let up. I even lost a full bag of blood jewels while trying to escape
Okay,
those creatures. Which
so
reminds
we
me,
could help
if
him.
you happen to find a bag of jewels, how about bringing it back here, huh?
All right. Okay. So we have a good enough persuade. So couldn't help but smell wine on your breath. A boost might get me motivated.
Sure. Take it. It's probably attracting those wolves.
Thanks. All right. So we now have blood wine in our inventory, and this is actually going to satisfy our insatiable thirst for blood, which, well, you know, it's kind of obvious. We're at 91 of 100, so our thirst is actually not a big deal to deal with at the moment. So let's go over here. We have something in our journal, which we can go up and hit J, or by hitting Z, we can click on it ourselves. And this is going to keep us up to date with what exactly we're doing. We can show on the map where we need to go, or in this case, we can go over here, and we can fight the wolves. Come on. His health in the top, mine in the bottom. Nice. If the game is too easy or hard, we can press escape and go to the main menu and change difficulty. Yep. A nice thing, too, is when enemies actually drop loot, you can just stand nearby and press E, and it will loot everything nearby, which is really nice, I think. Okay. Now, here's going to come up to our first bloodline ability. So, Bob here is bleeding out, and this is what I think really sets apart this game from other games. We can create a bloodline. So, we're going to hit 1 to bite. Nom, 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 nom. That's a very deep bite. Not only are we going to get some blood back, but we're now able to sire him. So eventually, once he's kind of goes through the transformation and wakes up, we'll be able to let him do stuff for us, including collect experience, go to loot, protect us, all kinds of awesome stuff, which I think is a really cool part of this game. So break the vase. Oh, spiders! Get the spiders. Get the spiders. Whoa! Ooh, we gained a level. Whoop. So although at the moment it doesn't seem like the combat is the most intricate, it's still pretty good. I can just hit left click or right click. I'm assuming eventually, no, actually, right click I might be wrong. Maybe you can put that onto something else later. But we do have our abilities, including the bite, the armor, summoning a familiar, and then the vampire gaze, which I'll actually be using a little bit through this demo. So how about we open up this door? Hey, buddy. And we can go talk to Sarah.
You must be the new fledgling, huh? Brock mentioned you.
Okay.
But don't get any ideas about trading here. This is not some local grocery store, you know. This trade shop is set up strictly for excavators.
Okay.
Of the ruins through an agreement with my group's leader.
Skade's
However,
reputation.
I am in need of some wolf fur. I probably shouldn't, but if you can find some, thank you.
Okay.
You can find a few blood wolves.
Okay, so she wants us to go find some wolves and then take their fur. And because we have a good persuasion, we actually were able to go ahead and get some lockpicks from her, which you're going to actually need quite a bit of. And our bum friend is now here with us. So you can see now this is our sire tree. This tree shows that you have sired someone or bitten them and turned them into a vampire. Vampires are now part of your family and can gain experience for you. You may not want to choose, or you may want to choose wisely who you bite, since some people, or victims, may be better members than others. I like to believe that they're nice, wonderful people because, well, of course, they, we're awesome and why not be a part of us? And then we don't know who exactly sired us or who sired them. It could be very interesting to find that out eventually. So we can, his inventory has an elixir, which can actually heal him, and then also blood wine, which will go ahead and give him some thirst back. So we can attack and protect. Look for... Okay. Issued. No. Let's go ahead and find loot. Yeah, go find loot for us. And we'll give you a little bit of strength so you don't die. Hopefully you can take care of what you need to take care of. We can go over then to the talent tree. And starting here with our trees, we can give 5% increased stamina regen. Sure, we can do that. Oh, we don't have talent points yet. Darn it. Depending on your intelligence, you can actually, every time you level, possibly get 1 talent point. Sometimes not. In this point, we didn't. Okay, so let's go back over to where we know where our wolves are. Oh, come here, Mr. Wolf. Oh, you know what? Let's summon a familiar. Get him, Crow! Ha ha ha! Yeah. So we can go ahead and right-click it when we look at it, or press E, and we've acquired wolf fur, a quest item. Let's go back to Sarah. As other RPGs, some of these quests are as easy as just going up and attacking things. Some of the quests are going to be going through and solving puzzles. And you'll see once we go down here, this is where we awoke. It's over here. Crow squawks. Oh, thank you, Mr. Crow. Ooh, open the barrel. Ooh, an ancient notebook. All right. That actually is something that we can't use because I don't have the intelligence for it. Giggity. But I'm willing to bet, oh, that the zombie probably can't either. I'm thinking it's more of a magic user item. Okay, what did we get? Ooh, nice! A pearl ring. Expensive ring. Okay, so I'm assuming we can sell that to Sarah. Let's throw on some armor. Take care of that guy really easy. Shadow weed taken. Alright, another item. Do we see any? Let's jump up. No. Okay, there's... Alright, so let's hit this platform. I almost forgot about this. Then we're going to use our vampire gaze to shoot out a little projectile. And although we could hit him for a few points, how about instead we hit the switch, which will keep it open. Alright, let's turn on our armor again, just in case to be... Get him, get him! Nice. And we're going to go over here and, let's see, disarm the trap. Because we have new dexterity, hopefully we can get it. Nope, blew up in my face. So we're going to actually be... No, actually, we just took some damage. Okay, sometimes it'll poison us. Alright, we read a note. Place a knife into the chest. Okay, well, we actually do have a knife. So how about we unequip our knife. And let's put it in the chest. Alright, puzzle solved. Pretty easy, right? It starts out pretty easy. Eventually, you're going to get punished pretty hard about not being able to do stuff properly. And I've never actually got into this one, so I'm hoping that we can get this done. Oh, okay, well, it blew up in our face, but at least we got it. A gold ring. Ooh, nice. 2 extra charisma and a hat. Extra defense. That's actually really worth it. So let's put the ring on, and we'll put a hat on. As you can see, there's new cosmetic changes now, which I think is really cool. May not be the biggest thing ever, but I really like it personally. Oh, no, we got stuck. Left click, left click. No, my crow! Oh, get him, new crow. Grab knife back. Equip knife. There we go. Oh, wow, that crow kicked its butt. Good job, crow. And we found some boots. So more defense. Nice. Alright, so we're going to continue on. Oh, another zombie. I like how the fact that they do actually come back. So you can kind of farm up some levels a little bit about that. In a game like this, having levels, skill points, and ability points are going to make a big difference on your ability to, well, deal with the world. Ooh, a large sword. So we're going to need 20 strength and a bloodline requirement of 2. And as you'll see at the bottom in green, a plus 11 damage difference than what we have now. So that's really cool. I like that. I really like it. It makes it very easy to tell, okay, what we're going to get with that. Oh, so once again, let's use our little vampire gaze to get under here. Hey, Mr. Leech. And this looks like it might be, oh, a secret. So the head triggers a secret. There are a lot of secrets in this game. From what little I've played, and it's about 20, 30 minutes that we've been actually going through on some of the different ones, up to about 45 minutes. I've gone through a lot of traps, kind of almost like a little boss monster, which I'll hopefully be able to see. Oh, our fail. So you can see at the bottom, I rolled a 26. The lock rolled a 73. Ouch, we are doing terrible. Oh, no. We're rolling 26 a lot, though. Yeah, okay, we're probably not going to get that. So let's hit the switch at least. Oh, wrong switch, wrong switch. Eventually, there's another secret that way, I believe. Oh, well. So let's jump up here, and we can at least grab this one. Watch it probably blow up in my face again. Nope. Bag of jewels. Nice. So this is going to complete the quest that we were doing for our bald-headed individual earlier. Now, we can go ahead and just lie to him and say, no, we didn't find it, and I believe then sell it. I've always just given it to him. Oh, man, we're kicking some butt this time around. Oh, man, this trap is killing us. It's I can't get my stamina back. How about we go over there and give him back his stuff and complete the quest. Hey, buddy. Found your stuff.
Have you found my bag yet?
Let's lie this time. Okay. No, you know what? No. Let's go ahead and give him the drinks.
Since you helped me out, I guess I could...
Okay. So he's going to complete, or give us a new skill, which is actually really cool, to find secrets. So by using that, we can actually go ahead and find this secret. Eventually over here, you can find a lot of loot and stuff like that. But, since I'm kind of running out of time on the preview, how about we continue on? I want to complete this other quest for Sarah, and then show you one of the big enemies and how you can't always just run straight into things to fight them. Even with our little crow buddy, sometimes you really need to actually use your wits. Ooh. Hey, buddy. Shadow spawn. He does a little extra damage, but nothing we can't handle. And then we're going to actually pick up our first blood fragment. And our crow guy will tell us that we can use telepathy. But once again, I try and not spoil too many story elements in these previews. So we're going to go up here, give her back her fur that she got from the wolf.
Did you find some blood?
Yep.
It sort of helped me out. I suppose I could let you shop in my store.
Okay, so now we can sell stuff like the expensive ring for 10 gold and the shadow weed we got, the gold ring. We can sell the notebooks, some of the eyes, and we can actually pick up stuff. And I like how the fact that they separate everything. So there's the miscellaneous potions, weapons, which could include crossbows, or a large sword, armor including boots, and then all the random stuff. Some of the stuff that we've already sold too will be in there as well. So just in case maybe you screw up, you can go back and get it. Hey, buddy. You're not looking too good. And he tells us up here that there's actually a good person named Head that we can talk to. And, well, I thought this was him at first, and this guy took a big chunk out of me. Oh, vampire gaze. Not doing a whole lot of damage. How about we call a crow instead? Do some damage. Mr. Crow! Get him, Crow! Double team! Crow, get him! There we go. Well, thanks, Crow. I'll do it myself. But we go in here and talk to... Hey, what's up, Head?
What do you need, fledgling? Go talk with
How do I get out of here?
ancients.
Alright, so he wants me to stock with the Statue of Ancients, which is our big one. Mr. Head, just wait there for now. Also, certain walls we have, see, our weapon strength just isn't enough to get through this one. So the two-handed sword would actually come in handy there. But I'm going to end the preview with how you actually need to deal with certain monsters. Now, this guy, you can see, is level 5. Does extra damage. And go, Mr. Crow! Oh, wow, the crow's actually kind of kicking his butt a little bit. Good job, Crow. Oh, God, that's not the right button. That's not the right button. Oh! That's not the right button. Crow, distract him. But we can't always just go blindly into attacking things. Let's see. Did the crow kill him? Wow, if the crow killed him, okay, I didn't think so. The crow actually did almost 40 damage. Jeez Louise. So what we're going to do here is bring him back. And the info and the tutorials actually do mention this. But we're going to step on this trap. Ooh, ooh. He's not falling for it. He's not falling for it. Oh, and do massive amounts of damage. So my friends, if you are interested in supporting Bloodlust, Vampire Shadowhunter, and WRF Studios, which I really do recommend, it may seem a little rough at first, but it's a lot of fun. If you can get into the mythos and enjoy the dialogue and the RPG elements, you're in for a treat here. Please check out the information in the video description below if you would like to support them. Please also find them in Greenlight and give them a vote. And for more indie preview and review goodness, check out youtube.com/Pixabyte, the home of everything indie. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day. I feel you need a friend, buddy. Have a crow.